Hello, hello. I keep doing that these days. Hello. How are you? You all right? Good, 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 good. You all right? That sounded like one of the introductions in "I Wanna Be Straight." Is it "I Wanna Be Straight" by Ian Dewey and the Blockheads? I'm Ian, and I wanna be straight. There's one of the guys goes, "All right." He's a Geordie guy, I think. I might be wrong. Oh God, could be wrong. Anyway, what's this? What's this? Well, I've got a. You may have noticed. You can see in the background there behind me. I've got a few guitars up there. You can see. You can see a Jaguar bass, a Fender Jaguar made in Japan. They don't make them in Japan anymore. Or that Jaguar don't make that Jaguar bass anymore. They both went up in value when that factory shut down. And that Jaguar bass is the best version of the Jaguar bass. Why they don't make that version anymore is beyond me. Anyway, you can also see a Harley Benson DC Junior, which is very nice. I still struggle with the intonation on the G, but anyway, I think I pressed down too hard, to be honest. But then one thing that I didn't have as a guitar player when I was growing up, which I do now, is guitar YouTube. And it's pretty good. I would have loved it when I was younger. I didn't have it, so I became the player I am without it. But yeah, if I'd had it in the 80s, man, I would have been watching it religiously. And I watch a fair bit of it now. But one thing that happens is that I tend to find a channel and then binge on it and then get a bit sick of the presenters. It's not their fault. It's me. It's not you. It's me. And so this may happen with this presenter I'm drawing today. And I apologise if it does happen. But there's no need to apologise. I watch what I choose to watch. But this presenter is Andy from the Guitar Geek channel. And he is the Guitar Geek. Is he called Andy? I think he is. I should have checked that. Unlike him, I'm not very professional. But stumbled across his channel. YouTube just suggested it to me because it knows I like watching guitar channels. And I love it. It's my new favourite guitar channel. And Andy's my new favourite guitar presenter. He's really good. He's funny. As a friend, I mentioned him to a friend. So I've check this guy out. He's good. And my friend made a good point that he's quite humble as well. Not sure how we would define that, but he is. It seemed like the right word to use. And he's just very refreshing. Very refreshing. I like him. He's got a really good manner on camera. And one of the things I really like about his demos, he does a lot, mostly he's doing reviews. He does gear news and reviews. One thing I like about the reviews is when he's saying like trying out a new guitar. He plays kind of like what I would play when I'm trying a new guitar out, and I don't see that a lot on YouTube. I often see people really showing off when they try new guitars out, or they're playing a lot of rock stuff that I can't play, or a lot of blues stuff, John Mayer type stuff, things like that, which is still basically rock. And I'm not up to that sort of standard. When I try guitar out, the first thing I do is just hit a great big open G chord. And then I'm just playing a few chords, strumming away, because if I'm recording guitar, I've written a song and I'm recording guitar for that song, I'm often just playing rhythm, and then solo, I'll work a solo out, and there may be a bit of rhythm work that is one note work. It could be kind of that half rhythm, half lead thing that you get. But ultimately, you know, I'm just bashing away at chords. And he does a bit of that. He doesn't just do that, he can play. But he doesn't show off. And so many players, it feels like they show off on the review videos. Or what else, other videos you've got. And I don't think it's showing off as such, you know, it's just that they're at a natural level of playing. That's just what they do. Now, either Andy's playing on the videos is a good representation of what he does, or maybe he knows that. This can sound like I'm insulting him, isn't it? Maybe Andy can only play that sort of stuff that I can play. No, it just feels like his reviews are geared to players of many levels, and for that reason I think he doesn't play too much fancy stuff that would put your more workman-like musicians, should I say, put me off a bit. And I really respect that. It kept me watching the first review video of his that I saw. It felt like, oh yeah, this is what I would do in a music shop trying a guitar out. So that was good. I saw a video of his as well, because I've seen quite a lot in the past couple of days, where he's talking about his channel and business, really, isn't it? It's a job. Because he'd had a letter from a manufacturer who were basically telling him what to do in his reviews. You can't, if this is a bad review, we're not going to run it. Please run all your reviews by us first. And you know, he's saying no, don't do that. But what was good in that review, he did say that he gets paid for a lot of these reviews, but he's very open about that. And it didn't. You watch the reviews and they still don't feel like, you know, this guy he's not being paid to say this is a good guitar. Still feels like a review that you can trust. Now, that's a good thing for him. Whether that is the case, well, not that. What I'm trying to say here. Is it a good thing that I watch like a couple of days worth of his videos, a guy I've never seen before ever, and think, oh, I can trust him? I don't know, but I feel like I can. And I think it's good business for the companies who send him guitars. And some may pay, some may not. I don't know who pays and who knows, or whether they all pay. But a good guitar company knows that even a bad review can kind of be good for the company. If it's constructive review, people will watch it. They will respect the reviewer. And the odd bad review means that when he does a good review, you're going to respect him a little bit more, because you know he's not afraid to say what he thinks. So, yeah, it was... need to get more of this smiling here. A nice discovery. Speaking of smiling, he smiles a lot as well, which is always nice. This kind of looks like a smile. Why I picked this still to draw, I don't know, because it's a really awkward angle. But yeah, I also decided to draw him because it's Tuesday and the video goes out tomorrow, and didn't know what else I was going to draw, and I've been watching a lot of him. Let's just do that. I like drawing faces, as you know. That's mostly what I do. I've finished, you may have heard me talking about in recent videos, my record cover projects. I was having to paint over 100 record covers for an exhibition I've got in May. Well, I think it's May next year, 2025. I know things can change. Nuclear wars, stuff like that. I've reached my main target of 100 because I've already got, I think, 44 that I've done in previous times. I do need to count them, actually. But it means that I'm probably going to be able to get back into making some music and that. I've got a disco album project that I was working on before the painting came along. I'd like 3 tunes definitely done, and a 4th one is kind of sitting around, half written, half not. So maybe I'll return to that, or maybe I'll think 4 is about all I can do in this genre that is, whilst not unfamiliar to me from a listening standpoint, it's definitely unfamiliar in a recording standpoint. But if I just stick with the 3 finished ones, I'll just put them out. A little EP on Bandcamp and nowhere else. I don't think I'm putting anything on Spotify anymore. I feel like I get nothing in return for it, and it's even made things a little difficult. That friend of mine used to put my music on his podcast, and he started putting his podcasts on YouTube. But because when I release my music to Spotify, I release it to YouTube as well, it's been flagging it up, and he's not been able to use my stuff. So there are certain shows of his podcast from previous years that he just can't put online on YouTube, which is a shame. And I make no money from Spotify. So kind of like, stick it on Bandcamp. Nearly all of that income from Bandcamp comes to me. I think that would be... So maybe the funk thing, maybe it's going to be a full album, maybe it's just going to be an EP on Bandcamp. And if it's going to be EP, coming out, could be pretty soon, really. I need to just make my mind up. One thing about watching a lot of guitar channels is that you just want to do rock stuff or rocky stuff, things with dirty, distorted guitars. Right, let's do his hair, this famous afro. You can just go random when you're drawing something like this. And it looks right. Yep, that looks right. Very smooth forehead. Either excellent makeup, excellent lighting or just a man who doesn't get very stressed. Or someone who's just lucky. Probably just lucky. Or young. How old are you, Andy? Are you watching? Probably not. Look at all this hatching stuff. I got very obsessed with guitar pedals when I was making my last album. And in fact, I bought the guitar pedals because I wanted all my guitar sounds to be coming out of my amp into a microphone rather than using effects in the computer. And it is my preferred way. The guitar sounds were much better than I think I can get in the computer. I struggle with sounds actually. I'm a good songwriter, I believe, and arranger in terms of but this instrument's doing this little riff and this is doing that. But I'm not great when it comes to mixing. And I don't always know what a good sound is, which is it's not great. But for instance, what's a good guitar sound? I'm still never quite sure. I think ultimately the answer is, well, do you like it? Do you like it? That's a song by Kingdom Come. Yeah, do you like it? If you like the sound, then it's a good guitar sound. But it's never as simple as that. Never feels like it is anyway. But yeah, I got really into pedals, bought quite a lot of pedals, raised all the money for the pedals through selling artwork on Twitter. That was kind of the last big thing I did on Twitter before I left it, was offering to draw people's portraits and things, favourite pop stars, in return for money, or for Anderton's music vouchers. And I was able to get guitar pedals with that. My favourite one I got was the Hudson Broadcast, which does something magical to my amp. On the low gain setting, it just working a bit like a boost, but yeah, it's really cool pedal, and it looks cool as well. There are lots of videos about that online, so check them out if you're interested in what this Hudson Broadcast thing is. And this is virtually finished. It's rather quick, wasn't it? My best videos and my best drawings have got a certain amount of speed to them. And remarkably, that looks like the fella. It's like the lad himself. So there we go. Shall I write down who it is? I'll just put his channel name. There we go. There we go. Andy, if you're watching and you want this, let me know. I'll send it to you. It's free. Yeah, I could pay you. Could do a review of it. Right, that's me done. I will see you next week. Bye.